I stole your phone.
What?
Now we're even. I used to be a magician on a cruise ship.
Do you need a hug?
No.
I think you should break up with Casey.
Get off my back. Jeez, you sound like my mom.
Ring, ring. It's Lifetime.
It was just a joke.
Prop knife.
Damn.
Don't ever make fun of me for being a magician on a cruise ship.
Thanks for the help.
No problem, best friend.
Can't you just use magic to organize my closet?
Doesn't quite work that way.
No.
Or does it?
Abracadabra!
Gotcha.
Knock it off. Now.
Wanna pick a fight about it?
You know I do, or my middle name wouldn't be Axel, an incredibly badass middle name.
Yeah, well, my middle name is Ryder, so I guess your point is moot.
I have a closet to clean. Whoa! Check this out! A closet faucet.
Whoa, nice! Should we turn it on?
Are you kidding me? Do you think I want a flooded bedroom? A bunch of wet clothes?
Got it.
We're here to clean, not make a mess, dummy.
Good point. Let's get a bucket.
I gave away my only bucket yesterday.
1, why in the hell would you give away your one and only bucket? 2, why on earth don't you have a replacement bucket around?
To answer your first question, a neighbor of mine who happens to be a child came over yesterday and asked if he could borrow a bucket for a science experiment he's conducting. And I, for one, am not going to get in the way of a child's education for the sake of a bucket, especially considering the state of the American education system today. To answer your second question, I never needed a second bucket. The first bucket served me well for over 2 years.
Surely you knew you'd be needing a replacement bucket, as I know you're a man of habit, one of which is mopping the floors on Fridays. And since today happens to be a Friday, it astounds me that you would give away your one and only bucket on a Thursday, even for the sake of a child.
Circumstances were strange, and I absolutely intended to pick up a replacement bucket. However, circumstances grew stranger and diverted me from being able to pick that second bucket up.
What circumstances?
Circumstances I'd rather not discuss at the moment, especially considering the matter at hand that we have to deal with presently.
The closet faucet.
You're damn right, the closet faucet.
I think we should turn it on, but seeing how this is your bedroom, the decision is yours.
I definitely want to turn it on, but I think I better not.
What year was this house built?
I have no idea. It's been around at least since the 70s, so the faucet must be 40 years old.
You're making an assumption.
Elaborate.
The faucet is not predicated on the house.
You're saying that the faucet could have been installed any time in the last 40 years and not necessarily when the house was built?
Precisely.
But what if it's the other way around?
Elaborate.
Perhaps they found this faucet on the plot of land and they built the house around it.
Highly unlikely.
Impossible.
No, not impossible. Did you forget I'm a magician? I laugh at Impossible's face.
Yes.
I spit in Impossible's eye.
Wow.
I stab Impossible in the heart.
Point taken.
At any rate, I believe the house was built first and the faucet sometime after. Look closely. The design is new, modern, sleek. Nothing like the design of a faucet of the 70s, 80s, or dare I say 90s. I briefly worked in the hardware department of the Home Depot, so I know what I'm talking about.
You never fail to amaze me. The secrets that are hidden within your mind, Jordan Ryder Williams.
I know you harbor secrets as well, Nathan Axel Streifel. Like last night, for example. What strange circumstances prevented you from purchasing a replacement bucket?
I told you I didn't want to speak of the matter. But seeing as how you're forcing my hand, I was with Casey.
Casey, my girlfriend?
Girlfriend? Are you honestly that naive? Casey's your part-time lover at best. She called me up last night asking, no, begging me for a secret rendezvous. I felt obligated to oblige, considering the incident that happened at the Buffalo Wild Wings with the stolen cell phone. I had to make up for my roguish behavior and prove to her that I was a man of honor. She had other plans, however. When I arrived at her place, she seduced me. We sipped hot cocoa next to a video recording of a fireplace on her flat-screen TV, and then proceeded to make love for hours on her tattered sofa. In the morning, we sipped coffee and made small talk about current events. After about an hour or so of dilly-dallying, I got around to leaving. That's when I called you up and asked you to help me clean out my closet.
I'm turning on the goddamn faucet.
Stop!
What are you so afraid of?
I don't want a flooded bedroom.
Do you honestly think that thing is hooked up to a water line? Your living room is on the other side. For all we know, this thing spats out $100 bills.
You think?
Nothing's impossible.
Okay, let's do it.
It's a cry for help!